no. Houston, we have a problem. I'm just gonna get set up here and wait for our viewers to arrive. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get my candles going. How are you guys today? How's everything going, guys? We have an exciting new moon to talk about today. And we're going to go ahead and get into that here in just a second. I am live both on Instagram, hi Instagram, and on YouTube, hi YouTube. So if you see me looking in a different direction, I'm trying to make sure that I see both screens. Hello, Leslie. All right. Okay. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes, let people join us. Hi, Carla. And then we're going to get started. As usual, we're going to talk about the astrological aspects, since this is a new moon reading. And then we'll go ahead and dive into the tarot portion. I'm good, thank you. How are you? And then afterwards, we'll go ahead and take some questions to close off the session. So if you have your questions, get them ready, and I will. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. And then, yeah, we'll get started. All right, guys, let's start talking about this Aquarius new moon. This is going to be, I'm really excited about this new moon, first of all. I think this is going to be an amazing new moon when it comes to manifesting. There's so much energy about this new moon. Let's start off with the fact that this is an Aquarius new moon. Aquarius is all about innovation. It's about doing things differently. It's about thinking outside the box. It's about not conforming to what everyone else thinks and does. They definitely play their own tune. Aquarius is not a conforming energy. A little rebellious, even at times, is the Aquarius energy. So anything that you want to break out of, anything when manifesting during this new moon, if there's something you want to break away from, something that you've been doing that's been happening in your life that you want to break away from, that you want to change, that you want to do differently, this is a great new moon for that. For instance, a classic example, you work for ABC company, but you don't want to work for anyone anymore. You want to change things up. You want to do your own thing. You want to start your own business. That's very much Aquarius energy. Okay. Breaking away from the status quo, breaking away from the way things have always been done, and doing things differently. That's a great way to utilize this energy. Now, this new moon is happening on January 21st, 2023. In numerology, that day adds or is summarized down into a number 11. 11 is the master manifester. So it is a number 11 day on a new moon in Aquarius. Super powerful energy right there. Just that alone. Also, new beginnings. Anything that has to do with new beginnings, starting something new, even if it's not necessarily different, but new, is also supported, because on the second, on the day right after the new moon, we have the Lunar New Year beginning, or the Chinese New Year beginning. So right there is a new beginning. That energy it is right next the next day. So you still have that new moon energy. And now you have the Lunar New Year also beginning, the Chinese New Year also beginning. Then on the 24th, three days. And the number 3 is about expansion and growth. 3 days after, you have the sun in Aquarius in a sextile with Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter is about expansion. So the sun is shining its light on expansion, on growth, on making things bigger in any way, shape, or form. Okay. That energy can also be used during this new moon to then manifest anything that you want to grow, anything that you want to expand, anything that you want to multiply. Okay. So extremely powerful energy. I highly suggest working some kind of intention, some kind of manifestation, some kind of ritual, anything that you, however you practice, to bring in some new energy into your life. Highly suggest using this new moon to do that. Okay. What else do we have? Yeah, basically just that. Manifest, the notes I have here: use this new moon to manifest any dreams, hopes, anything around expansion, around changing things up, about doing things differently, anything like that. Great energy for that. Okay, now let's go ahead and dive into the tarot portion of the forecast and see what spirits wants us to know about this new moon. Spirit, angels, spirit guides, please tell us about the new moon in Aquarius. What can we expect? What do you want us to know? What do you want us to share with us about this new moon energy? All right. Okay. Yin yang, creating harmony through balance. All right. Balance has been a theme lately in a lot of the readings that I have been doing. There's a big, yeah, emphasis on balance. Moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. Great card for this new moon energy. And loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the oracle cards, and then we'll get more clarification, and we'll dig in deeper with the tarot cards next. First thing I'm picking up, and again, as I said, is an emphasis on balance. An emphasis on balancing things out, making things more fair. Okay. Aquarius is also about the humanitarian, the collective, doing what's right for everyone, seeing the bigger picture, in the sense that we want to, Aquarius wants to do not just what's right for them, but for everyone involved, kind of energy for humanitarian in general. So there is this sense of balancing, making things fair, making things right, is what I'm hearing. Moonlight. To me, this card is just emphasizing that work your magic during this new moon. Use that new moon for whatever you want to bring into your life, whatever you want to accomplish. Use the new moon for that. The moonlight card is the number 36. So this is about which in numerology boils down to, I'm sorry, my words are not coming out, to a 9. A 9 is about endings. It's about closing out a chapter. It's about getting ready to start something new. So something about this new moon is closing something out. It is closing some kind of chapter in our lives out. Something to make something has to go in order to bring something new in, kind of energy, especially with the next card right after that, which is loss. You need to let go, because with loss comes resurrection. Okay, out of the ashes something new is born. Okay, the phoenix kind of energy. But something new can't be born unless you close out the current chapter. That is definitely part of the message here. Let's go ahead and dig deeper. Let's get into the tarot and see what else. What else Spirit and our angels want us to know today? What are their messages? What are their guidance? What does Spirit want to tell us about this new moon? Okay. That one just flipped over. The Eight of Swords, taking off the blindfolds. I just heard stop holding yourself back. Okay. The King of Cups. The Ten of Swords, again with that energy of closing out the chapter. The Star card. The Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And the Judgment. All right. Definitely. Okay, here in the first row, again, for those who are new to my channel, the first row is in my readings is about the past energies and its influence on the outcome of the reading. So we have in the past here, we have the Eight of Swords, the Star, and the Four of Cups. There's this feeling of giving up the idea that of how do I word this? Of an ideal, of an ideal picture that you had in your head, a fairy tale picture of how things should be, kind of energy, how you ideally think things should go. Okay, should being the key word in that. It's about let go of the shoulds, coulds, woulds. What is? What do you want it to be? Not in some kind of fantasy fairy tale way, but what do you really want it to be? What do you want, whatever it is that you're trying to pull in, whatever it is you're trying to work on? What do you actually want it to look like? Let go of the stereotypes. Let go of the way you everyone tells you things should be done, the way everyone tells you, it should look like this, it should be like this, this is the way you should. Leave that whole should out. Get rid of that. Let go and walk away from what should be. Okay, have faith. Have faith. The star card is about faith. It's about hope. It's about knowing deep inside that whatever she is letting go into the water there is going to be replaced from the heavens. Okay, she is not worried about the energy, whatever it is she's letting go into that pond, that lake. She's not worried about it because she knows she's being filled up from above. As she lets go, she's being filled up. Let go of all the expectations. Let go of all the ways that things should be. He's distraught because he keeps thinking this isn't the way it should look. This isn't the way it should be. This isn't the way I thought things were going to work out for me. Let go of that. Open your mind to something new. Open your mind to the possibilities. Okay. Then here in the present energy, you have this the King of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing no man is an island. With the King of Cups, not its usual meaning. though it could definitely sitting here on his little island. No man is an island. Sometime you need to call in help. You need to call in the assistance of others, even if that other is the divine, is God, is the goddess, it's whatever, the angels, whatever you pray to. Okay. Um, even if that help comes from divine source, sometimes you're not an island. You need to ask for help, whether that be help from a friend, help from someone else, help from a partner, or help from the divine. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We're all down and out sometimes. Okay. She's still standing, barely, but she's still standing. She's had a hard time, all right, but she is still standing. She is not going to give up, but she might need a little bit of a hand there. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Then you have, in the future energies, you have the 10 of swords. Very interesting, because you have the 10 of swords, the wheel of fortune, which is a number 10, and then judgment, which is the number 20. Two tens equal 20. I'm picking up the energy of a cycle coming to completion. Like these two things are coming together to create judgment, to create the your own tune, to create your own life story, to create your story the way you want, to dance to the tune of your own drum. Okay, go to the beat of your own drum, kind of energy. But you need to let go of the past. You need to let go of the things that have hurt you. You need to let go of whatever it is that is holding you back. It's going to be different from all of us, but whatever is holding you back, that's what you need to let go of. Put an end to that. Close it out. This chapter really needs to come to an end, so that fortune can then change. Your fortune can then change. Okay, something new can then come in, and you can dance to the beat of your own drum. Definitely very Aquarius energy with the judgment card here. She is going down that road, playing to the beat of her own music. Okay. She's not worrying about what anybody else thinks, what everyone else thinks she should do, what anyone else thinks at all. She's doing her. Okay. She's following her joy, her bliss, her calling. Let's see if we get anything else, any other clarification, and then once then once we do this, I'll take those questions, Carla. All right. Let's see. What else? Any other clarification, any other messages, anything else that you want to add that we should know? Spirit, angels, spirit guides. What else, please? Strength. You're stronger than you know. Two of Swords. Don't fear looking at the truth. Don't fear. Look at it head on. Don't close yourself off. You're stronger than you think. There's a new, passionate, exciting, fun beginning waiting, but you have to let go. All right. Let's go ahead and take some questions. Give me just a second to underneath. How very interesting that underneath, as I put that deck down, I see that we have the Wheel of Fortune again coming out here. Your fortune is trying to change, but you need to let go of what needs to go in order for it to come in. It's trying really hard to come in. You just need to let go. All right, let's put these away so that we can then put these here. Okay. Answer your questions. Let's see. If I will unite with the one I want to start with, and if we will have a baby, please and thank you. Okay. Spirit, can we answer that for Carla, please? What messages and guidance do you have for Carla around that question, please, Spirit? What do you want Carla to know? What do you want to tell her? The Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of the Year. I'm not sure if you're going to like this, Carla, but here's what I'm getting. You got to let go. You got to let go of the worries. You got to let go of the ways things have always been, the way that things were, the way that things should be. You need to let go. The two fours here are telling you need to let go so that the new can come in. I want to get clarification, if I can, please, Spirit, around the part of the questions that says if she will unite around the one. Clarification around the person she is inquiring about, please. Can we get clarification around the person that she is inquiring about, please? Okay. This is what we get when I ask. The first card I drew is the Ten of Pentacles, and he's holding a baby. Just saying right there. Temperance and the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about it's about coming together. It's about getting together to celebrate. The energy I'm picking up in is this is what you want. This is what you're hoping for right here. These are your desires. The happy home, family, the baby, the whole 9 yards, okay? The truth is going to be a little more tempered. It's going to be a little more this and that. It's not going to be that picture perfect. That doesn't mean it's not good. It could be even better than what you were imagining because it's more balanced. It brings more balance. But there is a coming together. There is a coming together. It may not be exactly as you picture it, but there is a coming together. So, yeah, that's that. Any other questions before we go ahead and close that off for the day? Anyone else have any other questions? Okay. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. But before I do, please remember. Hello, Queen of Sheba. Welcome. So glad to hear you. Yes, Leslie, the full moon. Full moon in Leo is the next full moon. The full moon in Leo shines the light on yourself. Leo is about the self, about the ego, about what we really are. Okay. So the full moon and without looking into what other aspects are going on and anything like that, just in a general aspect, the full moon in Leo is about getting right with what do you want the world to see when they look at you? What do you want the world to see when the light shines on you? Okay. That is very Leo energy. Leo is also the lion, brave and courageous. He doesn't back down from anything or anyone. Okay. So being brave and courageous, even when we're a little scared, is also very Leo kind of energy. So for the full moon in Leo, I would, right off the top of my head, I would concentrate on what we want the world to see when they look at us, and also about being stronger, braver, and having the courage to do things that we might not ordinarily do, that we might be a little hesitant or scared of doing. So that is what the full moon in Leo in general terms represents. Does that answer your question, Leslie? Okay, guys. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Before I do, please remember to hit that like button, share the video if you know anyone that you might think needs to hear the message, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out the shop. The link is down in the description box. We got all kinds of new stuff in there. This is brand new to the shop. The earrings I'm wearing, the bracelets, all of this. But check it out. All right. Love and light, guys. Until next time. Bye bye.